Colleen Saffron gave up her career to care for her wounded warrior and found her calling in empowering other military spouses and caregivers. In 2004, her husband, Staff Sergeant Terry Saffron Jr., was injured in an IED attack in Iraq, and Colleen was thrust into the full-time role of caregiver.
My wife was working part-time at the time I was injured, and she had to give up everything that she was doing, including her schoolwork, to jump in and take care of me.
Although Colleen could not leave her husband's side, the family needed a second income. She looked online for job training and career resources, but found little out there. So Colleen, along with 2 other military spouses, created their own online resource. They called it Operation Life Transformed.
Operation Life Transformed was started by 3 military spouses. We formed the organisation to provide short-term online training certifications to military spouses, to include the Guard and Reserve, and caregivers to the war wounded, to include family members, mums, dads. It allowed the caregivers that were bedside to learn a new trade, a new career.
Operation Life Transformed has been a huge success, helping educate and employ hundreds of military spouses and caregivers.
I've never seen so many people work so many long hours with so much passion in all my life. These are members of our community that receive either little or no pay, and yet they seem to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I think they're very selfless people. It's something that needed to be done, and they saw that need and met it.
Colleen is a pillar of strength. She is a great motivator to the rest of the Operation Life Transform team. I've been very proud to stand next to her and watch this grow, and see how Terry's coped with everything as well.
My wife is the greatest woman in the world to me, and she is absolutely amazing.
There was no program for military families when my husband was injured in Iraq to support me in employment and education, and it was needed by military families. I am Colleen Saffron.
They may be ordinary people, but the simple fact is that they do extraordinary things. And that's why we can say that they are faces of strength.